I had been teaching for a couple years in multiple different facilities all over Columbus, and one of my students' parents just approached me and said, "Have you ever thought about opening up your own school?" So it just kind of took off from there. My name is Tara Miller, and this is the New Albany Ballet Company, and I am the owner. And then we also have a not-for-profit company called New Albany Children's Ballet Theater, and I'm the artistic director. So our biggest objective was to build 6 rooms at a time. We originally only had 4, so we added 2 additional studio spaces, but the biggest space, which is the one behind me, Studio A, is at least 2 times the size of what our last big studio was. You know, we used to, when we first started our Nutcracker, we had 2 Nutcracker performances, and now we have 7, spanning over 2 weekends. We really needed more room. When I sat down with an architect, designed the buildings, and then got the final project number, of course I was like, oh my gosh, whoa! I started to talk to different banks. Went to my bank that I was banking with at the time, and then 2 others. But they didn't have the vision, like they didn't trust that I was like, no, if you let me build it, I can expand, and then of course my dollar amount's gonna go up. Park was the only bank that really understood that.
New Albany Ballet Company was a fun project that we got involved in 5 or 6 years ago. We financed the construction of this building. It's about 18,000 square feet. She had never built a commercial project like this before, but this was pretty unique for me too, because I mean, how often do you run into a ballet studio?
He's just you can tell he's very passionate about his job. He's always reaching out, always asks me questions. You can tell he remembers who his clients are. I wouldn't say I had that relationship before.
I think Park was a great fit for Tara because she didn't need her loan being shuffled off to different departments within a bank or people who didn't know her story, things like that. She needed one contact person to take her the whole journey every step of the way. I
feel like Park came to my rescue because I really had gotten to a point where I thought, no one gets it.
It was fun to just walk a business owner through the project, inspect it as it was going up, get to see it all come together. It's fun to see a small business owner go from a smaller office condo to a large facility like this, and it's just been upward every step of the way.
I have, other people that ask me about my business. I always say, if it wouldn't have been for Park, this building wouldn't have been built.